Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Vista Ridge Middle School. Today's sights of this October 11th matchup as the Longhorns take on the Panthers. The Longhorns look to add on to their great start of the season as they were able to begin the year with a great win against the Birdville Chargers in that 20-7 matchup. The Panthers are looking to get in the winners column as they were defeated by the Battlehawks last week. The Longhorns are set to receive, and we're excited to get started. Let's play some KYA football. The Panthers, number 34, sets up for the kick, and it's recovered. 19, Michael Holdner, and he'll rush for about 3 yards. Longhorns set up 1st and 10 on their own 48-yard line. Zimmerly back with Dion. Zimmerly runs just to the right. He'll make the turn around the corner. Gain himself a nice gain down the right side of the field. Go for 18 yards. Number 88 will push him out of bounds. Now on the Panthers 34, we're 1st and 10 again here for the Longhorns. Wyatt Perry left. Unfortunately, he's wrapped up for a loss of 3, number 34 on the tackle for the Panthers. That sets up 2nd and 13. The short snap, fumbled from the snap of the center. It'll go down as a loss of 3 yards. We're now 3rd and 16 for the Longhorns on the Panthers 40. Zimmerly will roll out right. He's going to look to pass, but he'll tuck it and run. He's going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage for no gain. Longhorns set up 4th and 16. Zimmerly back, but down with him. Run to the right. Zimmerly will turn the corner. He'll gain 5, 6, maybe 7 yards. It's going to be 7 yards total before he's tackled by number 3. Turnover on downs, however. Panthers are going to take over with the ball on their own 33 with 1st and 10. Number 1's back. He's going to hand off number 2. 2's to the right side. Big hit there by Paxton.
Paxton on the tackle.
After a rush of 3 yards. Paxton McDowell with the nice hit. We're going to have a timeout, Panthers. Panthers set up now 2nd and 7 after the timeout. Quarterback number 1's going to rush it in the backfield, number 23. That's Carter Mitchell. Panthers are going to lose 6 on the 2nd down play. That's going to set the Panthers up for a 3rd and long, 3rd and 13 here from their own 30-yard line. Number 1 win the shotgun snap. He's back to pass. The throw deep. It'll go over the intended receiver's head, number 3. Incomplete pass. That'll make up 4th down. The walk-off punt the Panthers elect. That'll take the ball 20 yards downfield. Set the ball on the 50. Longhorns take over 1st and 10. Prior to the snap, however, Panthers are still trying to get set up on defense. They'll call for a timeout. We're still 1st and 10. Perry in the backfield with McDowell. McDowell with the direct snap. Run right. Bust through for a gain of 3 on the play. Set the Longhorns up for 2nd and 7. Number 3 on the tackle there for the Panthers. Zimmerly shotgun. Lone setback. Trips to the right. He'll run it right. He'll make the turn the corner and gain himself 2 yards. Number 3 again on the tackle there for the Panthers. Longhorns now set up on the Panthers 45-yard line. It's 3rd and 5. Motion left with Perry. Some early movement. We're going to have a loss of 5 here as Nathan gets called for the false start. Push the Longhorns back to the 50. Zimmerly rolls out left, looking to pass. He initially tucks it, rolls back to the right. The long throw downfield. It is short of Wyatt Perry. During the scramble, however, we end up with a flag. It's going to be a block in the back on Nathan. That'll set the Longhorns back 10 yards, but before we get to the next play, that will be the end of the first quarter. We flip sides of the field. Longhorns take over on their own 40. It's now 3rd and 20 after the double penalties. Zimmerly to pass. Rolls right, tucks it. He'll rush for a few yards. Gain himself 7 before number 1 pushes him out of bounds. That's going to set the Longhorns up with a long 4th down play. It's going to be 4th and 13. Before we get to that play, however, the Longhorns are going to take some time to think about it. Timeout, Longhorns. Now for the 4th and 13 play. Zimmerly shotgun set, McDowell next to him. Perry spread out left, Mason off to the right side. Perry motion right. Snap back to Zimmerly. He's going to roll to the left. Has to avoid the tackler. Backing up some yardage. He'll end up turning the corner. He'll gain some yards. Unfortunately, it won't be enough for a first down. He gains 4 before number 2 makes the tackle. Panthers are going to take over on downs here as they get set up on their own 49-yard line. It's 1st and 10 Panthers. Number 1 for the Panther, back in the shotgun set. 2 next to him. The ball goes over his head. 34 jumps on the play. We got prior to the fumble, however, looks like we got some early movement. Number 15 gets called for the false start. That's a loss of 5 yards on the play. The next snap, almost over number 1's head. He knocks it down, but doesn't complete the catch. Flag on the play once again. They end up calling an illegal formation. That penalty's declined. They will accept the fumble with a 5-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 20. Number 2 takes the run to the right side. He'll turn the corner but not gain too much after that. He gains 3 before Wyatt Perry makes a tackle on the play. Sets the Panthers up for a long 3rd and 17. Snap back, 34 with the handoff. That's Carter Mitchell in the backfield for a big tackle for loss. Take away 5 yards for the Panthers. That's going to set up 4th and 21. Carter Mitchell just blows right through that offensive line. Makes a big tackle for loss on the 3rd down. They will walk off the punt for 20 yards. That'll give the Longhorns a ball, 1st and 10. Zimmerly's in the backfield. Back McDowell. Wyatt Perry motion left. Zimmerly left. He'll get met in the backfield. Number 7 will bring down Landon after a loss of 2 on the play. Now, number 7 for the Panthers, actually a baseball teammate of Longhorns. Yo Hashimoto on the tackle. Zimmerly takes a direct snap. He'll rush it up the middle. He'll gain 3 yards on the play. Number 77 for the Panthers, bring him down. This is going to set up the Panthers for a 3rd and 9.
Gains 3, going to make it 3rd and about 9.
Third and 9. Wyatt Perry, lone backfield set. Trips right. He'll take the snap. He's rolling right. He'll turn the corner. Outruns number 6. He's going to break number 5 after the block by Zimmerly. That'll break him wide open for a 56-yard touchdown. Wyatt Perry with the big run around the right side of the defense of the Panthers. Lone setback for Zimmerly on the extra point conversion. They're going to go for the 1 from the 3-yard line. Zimmerly will make it in with the extra points being good. 7-0 Longhorns. The big 56-yard run off Wyatt Perry off the right side. Some great blocking downfield to be able to spring him down there. Runs around a couple of the defenders. That'll give the Longhorns the first lead of the game. It's 7-0 Longhorns. 2 minutes, 54 seconds left on the clock as Zimmerly sets up for the kick. He'll pooch left side. It's off a defender. That ball's free. I think Wyatt Perry's got that one. I think that's Longhorn football. Waiting for the call from the Stripes. Sure enough, Longhorn football, 1st and 10. Let's go. Wyatt Perry picks up the ball, and he scores the touchdown, and then he also recovers the kickoff after it bounces off number 6 for the Panthers. That sets the Longhorns up 1st and 10. Zimmerly looks to pass. That ball, unfortunately, over Mason's head, intended receiver. That'll set the Longhorns up 2nd and 10. I'll tell you what, go down and run and score a 56-yard touchdown and then hop on kickoff return team. Pick up the loose ball, get it back for your offense. They got an opportunity to go score again. Zimmerly runs to the right on the second down play. He's going to gain himself some good yardage. He'll gain 7 yards. That will set the Longhorns up for 3rd and 3. Wyatt Perry back in the field by himself. He'll roll left side. He'll turn the corner. He gets first down yardage. First down yardage as the flag distracted me there. There comes a flag in on the play. We'll go ahead and leave that little sound bite in here. We're going to have a block in the back that goes on number 2, Dion. That's going to set up the Longhorns for a 3rd and 13 play. But before we get to that, we're going to take a timeout as we're under a minute to play here in the second half. 3rd and 13 Longhorns. Perry's shotgun set, trips right, empty backfield. Wyatt's going to run to the right. Makes a nice cut up on the inside. Unfortunately, his Mets short yardage on the play. Actually, looks like they'll spot it right out the original line of scrimmage, call it no gain. That makes 4th and 13. Perry's back with Dion. 2 wide receivers to the left with a tight end. Wyatt Perry direct snap. He'll rush up the middle, gain good yardage right up to the first down marker. But it looks like he might be just short. Yeah, sure is. After take a look at the chain markers, he's going to come up a yard short. That's going to be a turnover on downs. The Panthers take over on the first play. 1st and 10 is going to be whistled dead as number 6 was still lining up during the start. False start on the Panthers. That's going to set the Panthers up 1st and 15. 1st and 15 coming up to the end of the half. Just seconds left remaining. Snap back to number 1. Flag gets thrown on the play. Pass deep. Almost picked off multiple hands. Touches 34 hands for the Panthers first. And then Mason almost slides in to pick up the loose football. Flag for illegal formation, however. We're going to make it, that penalty ends up being declined. It's now 2nd and 15 with the low snap to number 1. He picks it up, just decides to try to run. He gets stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Wyatt Perry in on the tackle. That's going to take us to halftime. Into the first half. Your Longhorns lead the Panthers after the 56-yard run by Wyatt Perry, 7-0. Stick with us. Second half is coming up next. We're set to kick here in the second half of this ball game. Longhorns lead the Panthers 7-0. Zimmerly's going to make the kick here from the 40-yard line to get the second half of the game started. Panthers line up at the 50. The kickoff bounces off a Panthers player. He ends up jumping on it. That's number 7 as he picks up the football. Panthers take over first down. 1st and 10 from their own 48-yard line. Number 1 back. He'll hand off number 2. We got to run to the right side. He's going to spring it, but if we all could see, I believe that was Carter Mitchell that got spun around there. There's a flag on the play. It's going to end up being a holding penalty and coming back. And feel free to rewind that one to just see Carter get spun around. This camera got started a little bit late on this next play, but as we know, it was 1st and 20 after the penalty, which means the ball sets up at the 38-yard line. They run left. Number 1, the quarterback keeper, gains 8 yards. That sets up the Panthers for a 2nd and 12 play. But before the play gets started, we got a false start. Loss of 5 yards. Let's make it 2nd and 17 now. 2nd and 17. Trips right. Met in the backfield again. Dion McDowell gets 34. I'll tell you what, every time they hand off ball off the 34, he gets hit about the same time he gets the ball. That's a loss of 5 yards on the play. 3rd and 23. The long 3rd down here for the Panthers. And a jump by number 6 on the right side of the field. That's going to be another false start penalty. Now it's 3rd and 28 Panthers. 3rd and 28 with the pass to the right side. It gets over Michael's head. And it's caught. Number 34 on the reception. That'll gain him 10 yards, but he's down immediately as he rolls on the ground after the catch. No yards after catch. That'll still make it 4th and 18, and the Panthers elect to walk off the punt. That'll walk the ball down 20 yards downfield. The Longhorns take over on their own 39-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Early movement on the Panthers there. He jumps across the line of scrimmage, touches the offense. That'll cause the early whistle. Encroachment on the defense, 5-yard penalty. Set the Longhorns up 1st and 5. Zimmerly in the empty set, back right side, trips right, rolls right. Flag thrown on the play. 88 makes the tackle in the backfield. Let's check the penalty marker. This one was fairly difficult. The best we got is they call a holding penalty, and we best we got is possibly on Ward, number 15. They're going to walk off 10 yards, or they should have walked off 10 yards, but they only walk off 8 here. And so 2 yards not accounted for. Kind of makes it like 1st and 13. I think what happened was the chains moved forward 2 yards, and they went from not the original spot, but from where the yardage was gained. And then after that, 2 penalties, the refs want to talk about if it's still first down or not. But it is after the false start and a holding penalty. It still remains first down for the 3rd play in a row. Ooh, big blitz up the right side by number 34. Zimmerly cuts it on the inside, however, breaks it free for the deep run. Gain yourself 27, Landon Zimmerly, before he's brought down by number 1 on the play. Big yardage for the Longhorns. Matter not what the down marker is, because it's now first down Longhorns.
Deion's moving for the play.
The Longhorns get it set up on their own 37-yard line. However, a false start will push them back 5 yards. Let's make it 1st and 15 after early movement by Deion. 42-yard line. Rolling out left Zimmerly. He looks to pass. He tucks it as number 7's in his face. Penalty marker thrown on the field. Second penalty marker on the field. Zimmerly ends up throwing it after the rollout left, rollout right, rollout left. That pass will drop incomplete. Let's check on the marker, however.
Penalty here
on the penalty play here, we have a block in the back, which is declined. A chop block penalty, which is a personal foul penalty. That'll move the ball back 15 yards. And that sets up the Longhorns with a 1st and 27. Before we get there, however, that's the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's put the ball on the other side of the field. Longhorns on their 1st and 27 to go after the double penalty. Wyatt rolling right. He takes the step back by himself. He'll break it free, gain some more yardage again. Mason down there with the block. He cuts inside. Uh-oh. Ball's on the ground. Panthers recover. Number 1 gets both the forced fumble and the fumble recovery on the Panthers' 36-yard line. On this next play, the camera gets a little bit delayed start. Number 1 simply makes a pass down the field on the 1st and 10 play. That ball does not get completed. Apologies for the error in the camera work there. It's now 2nd and 10 Panthers. The snap over the quarterback's head. Number 2 will jump on it. That's going to be a loss of 7 on the overthrown snap by number 12, the center for Panthers. We're now 3rd and 17. Number 2 is going to take the ball right side. Rushes up. Good initial hit by Paxton. Doesn't quite wrap him up all the way. Mason will bring him down after a 3-yard gain. That'll make 4th and 14. However, the Panthers will elect for the automatic punt, which will walk the ball 20 yards downfield. Longhorns take over 1st and 10 from their own 48.
1st and 10 Longhorns.
Before we get this play started, however, coaches of the Longhorns walking down on the field. They don't see something. They see something they don't like, I should say. Timeout. That keeps it 7:43 on the clock as we are here in the 4th quarter. Longhorns 1st and 10. Wyatt Perry back, lone set, trips right side, rolls right, cuts it up inside the cornerback, and a little stiff arm. They get a hold of his jersey. They wrap him up. Stop his forward progress about the 46-yard line, it looks like. That's a gain of 5 there for Wyatt Perry. Let's make it 2nd and 5 here on the play. And we got a early movement on the left side of the field. Deion McDowell's jumping a little too early. False start, taking back 5 yards. It's now 2nd and 10 Longhorns. Empty setback for Zimmerly. Trips left. He runs straight up the middle. He'll gain himself a couple yards. Mark it 3 down on the play. Number 3 for the Panthers then on the tackle. It's 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7. Wyatt Perry back in the lone set backfield. Trips left. He'll run left. He gets pressure from the left side. Number 11. Hands get put on him right at the line of scrimmage. He'll gain no yards on the play. Number 7 ends up bringing him down. 4th and 7 here for the Longhorns. Wyatt Perry motion left side. Zimmerly with the snap. Roll left. McDowell blocking. The throw downfield. Oh, just over Wyatt's head. Unfortunately, that goes for an incompletion. Panthers are going to take over on downs. Prior to the Panthers taking over, however, they call timeout.
3 minutes, 49
That leaves us with just under 4 minutes left to play. 3 minutes, 49 seconds left in this ball game. Longhorns still leading 7-0. Panthers, this might be their last chance here. It's 1st and 10 for them on their own 49. Number 1 will take the snap, roll out left side. Landon Zimmerly in the backfield. Wraps them up for the loss of 5. That's not a good way to get this drive started if you're the Panthers trying to make sure you get a score to at least tie this game before we finish it. The big snap one. Rolls out right side, gets pressured, rolls out to left. He looked to pass, but he gets wrapped up by a host of Longhorns, leading by number 77, Aiden. Is going to wrap him up for a sack. It's a loss of 2 on the sack. Prior to the next snap, we hit the 2-minute warning. Only 2 minutes left in this ball game. Your Longhorns still leading 7-0. Panthers got to get something going on this drive, but it's not going to be easy. It's 3rd and 16. The low snap to 1. He hands off to 2. Right side run. Cuts up to the middle. Wyatt Perry makes the tackle after 3 yards on the play. It's 4th and 13 Panthers. This might just be do or die time. We're now with 1.5 minutes remaining. 4th and 13. Panthers really got to have it here. The low snap. 1 drops back to pass. He's going to tuck it and run. Getting pressure by number 7. He gets pushed out of bounds. Tackle as he goes out of bounds by Aiden. Good pressure there by Jackson to force the run and not allow that quarterback to make a throw. After the 4th down play, the Panthers end up taking a timeout. Longhorns take over here on the Panthers' 46-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Zimmerly shotgun set. McDowell back there with him. There's a snap roll left side. Zimmerly looks to pass. He's getting pressure by 7 again. He's going to make the throw downfield. It's incomplete. Flag on the play. Looks like Deion McDowell is going to get flagged for a blindside block penalty. That'll take him back 15 yards and a
1st and 25.
should be a loss of downs, we believe, but the yard marker still says 1st down. Nonetheless, the Longhorns line up in victory formation.
1st and 25.
Takes them a little bit to get set up. New form this season. Everybody's in tight. Hand off to Zimmerly. He takes the knee. That's going to run the clock down. Let's check it. Longhorns 7, Panthers 0 as we got seconds ticking off the clock. And that's your ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Longhorns win 7-0 off the big defensive game. The Longhorns, the only team able to put any offense on the board today, with Wyatt Perry with his 56-yard touchdown. Spring the Longhorns to a 7-0 lead. I'll tell you what, though. How about a defensive stand for these Longhorns? Big round of applause for those 11 on defense. The Panthers put up no points on the board. 10 passing yards per play. But get this, -2 rushing yards for the entire game for the Panthers. -2. The Panthers only had 8 total offensive yards for the game. 0.6 yards per play off their 14 offensive plays. 0 third downs conversions. 0 fourth down conversions. What a defensive stand by these Longhorns. That's going to do it today from Vista Ridge Middle School as your Longhorns defeat the Panthers 7-0. Join us next week, Saturday, October 18th, as your Longhorns take on the Chargers. That's going to be over at Fossil Ridge High School at 11 a.m. We'll see you then.